France has once again shown its double standards in speaking about freedom of speech. They love to scream freedom of speech when they want to insult the Prophet, when the Qurans are being burnt, and things like this. But when Muslims and other people want to say freedom of speech, and then it's not allowed. And we've seen this many times, and no surprise we're seeing it now. France has recently is trying to put a new bill in the French Senate where you can get 2 years prison sentence and a €75,000 fine for insulting Israel. So insulting someone's religion, offending them, insulting Muslims is totally fine. Go ahead, do it. It's freedom of speech. That's what France tells us. Or it might not tell us directly, but we can see from the actions. But insulting a country which has been murdering people for decades, bombing hospitals, bombing health workers, and much, much worse. Oh, if you insult them, then 2 years prison and a €75,000 fine. It shows you the priorities of France and how much many in government in France do not care about Muslims, which make up a lot of the population. They do not care one bit about the Muslims, but they care about Israel, which is at the moment in the middle of murdering off the population of Gaza. But let's do everything we can to protect Israel even more and stop people criticizing. This shows you the direction of France and how there's double standards in freedom of speech. Hopefully people will, not just the Muslims, the non-Muslims in France will make their voices heard to make sure this doesn't happen. Because it's not just the Muslims that speak for Palestine in France, there are non-Muslims too. And France needs to understand what it's doing is unacceptable and it's ridiculous. And I'm not surprised. What did France do in multiple countries in the past? Is they've done what Israel is doing now. And maybe it wasn't recorded as well as it's recorded now, but we know from history what they did. And this is why they support stuff like this, because they did exactly those similar things, if not the same and worse things, back then. And a lot of it we don't even know about. So of course they're going to support what's happening now and they're going to try and protect Israel. Hopefully people hold France to account and ensure that things like this do not go ahead.